Good morning, friends. This is your New London News Morning Update. Well, it's 43 degrees this morning. Sunrise today was at 6:06 a.m. The sun's going to set this evening at 8:45 p.m. Taking a look at the forecast, we're back in one of those rainy periods for the next few days. For today, a chance of showers mainly late this afternoon. It's going to be mostly cloudy with a high near 64 for today. For tonight, showers and thunderstorms with a low around 52. And for your Wednesday, showers likely, possibly a thunderstorm, high near 65. Coming up next, we'll take a look at today's calendar, a fire department run report, a short report from last night's Board of Education meeting, and we'll take a quick look at sports. On the calendar today at the library, the Teen Club will meet at 3:30 p.m. On the school calendar today, the boys' junior varsity baseball team will play at South Central. That game gets started at 5 p.m. The varsity girls softball team, they'll play at Shelby High School in a district semifinal game against Winford. That game gets underway at 6 p.m. this evening. Boys basketball open gym today from 6 till 7:30 p.m. And tonight is the 12th annual Jazz Band Spaghetti Dinner and Performance. Just a reminder, tomorrow is the last day of the New London Village Spring Cleanup. They'll be available down there at the Village Garage from 7 a.m. till 7 p.m. on Wednesday. And I want to say thanks to the great folks over at New London Little League for posting all the game schedules to Facebook. I've shared the post, as have others, and now we can all see the schedules, and we don't need to rely on the kids and the grandkids to remember to tell us the schedules. The New London Fire Department was toned out at 9:46 p.m. on Saturday evening to respond for a 13-year-old girl who had been hit by a vehicle. The call also was requesting a setup of a landing zone for Lifeline at the New London School. One responding unit went to set up the LZ, while the other one went to the scene on Shenango Road. Two of the firefighters at the scene assisted Firelands Ambulance Service, with one of the firefighters driving the ambulance to Fisher Titus and the other firefighter assisting in the squad during transport. The landing zone at the school was canceled. Fire department cleared the scene and returned to station. The New London Board of Education held their monthly meeting Monday evening. It was a very lengthy agenda. I'll share some of the highlights. The board recognized 8 individuals retiring from the district. Superintendent Romano noted that the retirees had over 300 years combined experience and wished them all the best in retirement. Those retiring are Dan Bailey, Julie Brown, Shelley Haswell, Rhonda Kilgrove, Gary Orr, Mary Richmond, Mike Snyder, and Vicki Trask. The board also recognized this year's Golden Apple Award recipients. Recognized this year were Colette Kropka-Oni, Steve Rader, Misty Ebbinger, and Dina Caudill. Congratulations go out to the retirees and award winners for their outstanding service to the students and the community. Treasurer Jim Hudson presented the district's 5-year financial forecast. The forecast continues to indicate the district's solid financial health through the forecast period. He also wanted to reiterate that the increases in property taxes being experienced by the community are not in any way related to the construction of the new stadium or field house. Those projects were funded without passing any additional cost to the taxpayers. The recent increases in property taxes are attributable to the county's reassessment of real estate values and other levies such as the $2.2 $210 million 36-year levy approved by voters last fall for EHOVY. The board also approved a resolution to allow the district's current emergency operating levy to expire, stating in part, the board is committed to being good stewards of the taxpayer resources and supporting the financial well-being of the New London community. And the district's current financial position and recent growth in revenues allow for continued operations without the renewal of the existing emergency levy. 2026 is the last year for that levy. Taxpayers will see the reduction in property taxes in 2027. The board also approved staff contracts for next year for district employees, including teachers, staff, coaches, assistant coaches, and volunteers. Well, those are the highlights of the school board meeting. In Wildcat sports, the varsity baseball team lost a low-scoring game versus Loudonville Monday evening, despite out-hitting Loudonville 4-2. Jackson Mitchell led the New London varsity Wildcats with 2 hits. The Wildcats were perfect in defense, air-free from the field. Oliver Harrison took the loss from the mound for the Wildcats. The righty went 6 innings, surrendering just 1 run on 2 hits and striking out 3 while walking 4. Final score in the game, New London Wildcats 0, Loudonville Redbirds 1. Yesterday's trivia question: what soft drink, when first marketed in the early 20th century, was originally named Bib Label Lithiated Lemon Lime Soda? Well, the answer, 7-Up. The initial name, Bib Label Lithiated Lemon Lime Soda, reflected both the drink's ingredients and its intended label, a type of label that was originally intended to be draped over the bottle rather than adhered to it, although this idea was later abandoned. The drink was marketed as a cure for hangovers and as a mood-boosting beverage, and claimed to include lithium citrate, a compound still used medically today to treat ailments such as bipolar disorder. In 1936, the federal government forced the manufacturer to remove a number of health claims, and because lithium was not an actual ingredient, the name was changed to just 7-Up in 1937. Today's question: how many manned moon landings have there been? And who was the last man to walk on the moon? How many manned moon landings have there been? And who was the last man to walk on the moon? Well, that is your morning update from your source for local news and events. Have a great day. I'm Steve. As always, thanks for watching.